Hello everyone, we're here as always for Kubera, as it is a Friday. As of it going up, I always preface it with that. I don't know why. Well, I guess I don't preface it with because I would imply I say it before, but I say it after. So I affix it with that. What am I on about? Jesus. You're used to this by now if you've been watching my videos for any semblance of an amount of time. But yeah, I just run it, I guess. Yeah, I ain't got anything else to say. Let's just run. We need to kill it in one shot. If we don't want to waste time. Oh, that was Chandra. Whatever. His regenerative abilities are abnormally strong, so raise your temperature even more. Are your vigor levels really okay? Yes, as long as it's only for a moment. You got this, Agni. You got this. Probably. I hope they got this. It looks like they got it, but at the same time, that seemed a little bit too easy. I'm glad I set up more amplifiers than necessary. Otherwise, he might have survived. Gadri became a Taraka, didn't he? I was worried that he'd become one with the central organism and used Taraka eyes on us. At least that wasn't the case. Something's off. Lilith may be skilled at regulating her vigor now, but her vigor levels still should have dipped when I became fully white. Yep, what happened indeed? What could be going on? It's almost as if she's, like, her not trying to seem sus, she's seeming sus. Go home, Agni. You are needed. Season 3, episode 140, separation 20. If you could control me from a distance, you would have done so already. There's still time. I just need to let An get away before the story takes control of me. However unlikely, I must choose the possibility that saves more lives. You were here. That's what he would have done. Even as a silent magician, I will follow his path. Varvadi Brahma. Fucking nearly misspoke. Broke. Is it dead? Literally, this move is fucking rock tomb. Yeah, the Pokemon move. Just what she does. No, of course not. They tried to break through my shield in human form. This isn't enough. Varvadi! Getting happy. I told him not to. Oh, come here, it's just... Agni's fight is done. Odiosphins. You should have remained in your toxic mist state, after making yourself vulnerable when it really matters. You did exactly as I expected, just like Anastika. You lot never lose your idiotic habits. You repeat the same mistakes for tens of millions of years. What? She was waiting for me to come out of my toxic mist state? No. You could never have predicted that. I was acting on impulse. You just got lucky. Then pretend. Lucky? No, it was obvious. You can only use your toxic mist transcendental while in male form. I caused a situation you couldn't bear in your male form. It was obvious what you would do. I knew you'd take female form even if it meant losing your toxic state. I don't know what you're talking about. There was no situation I couldn't bear. I was careless, that's all. I was happy that you were almost dead. Okay, that's good. I don't want to feel uncomfortable about your death either. Oh god, I do really like this Brilith. I know that some of you know who you are, don't like this Brilith too much, but I do. I love how cold she is. I love that she is just brutal. She is the complete opposite of the Brilith we knew. This, you know, kind, timid girl, and now we've got this very, very cold, very harsh, very intelligent woman. Yeah. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff.
Agni, that bastard.
much power do you leave in the staff? It still doesn't matter. That's far from enough. You'll have to do better if you want to kill me. Yeah, she's got a friend. That's good. The portal is closing. There aren't that many coming through now. And none of them have eyes. We can make a quick job of it. Hey, Agni! What are you doing? Let's clear up here and go back to Calabloom. Brilith is fighting. It's serious. If she uses Parvati Agni inside the temple. Ah, damn it. The children in Misty Shore need protection. Okay, I'll finish up here and go to Misty Shore. He left while I was still talking, that jerk! It doesn't matter. I can manage alone here since those syrup. Huh? Damn it. Godrew, he wasn't dead. And it seems that he has eyes. Well, yeah, I thought it seemed a touch too good to be true. Yeah. Hopefully, things don't go too terribly for everyone. But I don't see things resulting in a positive outcome. I say that a lot with Kubera, but it's because it's more often than not true. Very unpleasant things tend to happen. It's the way it is, you know? If I cancel my summoning and return to the God Realm, I can avoid being eaten. But the fragment is the right answer. Sure of it. Why interrupt my solitary path? You want a pushover that you can desert when something isn't to your liking? And use when you're in need, isn't that right? I know you will help me, despite what you say. Really? Who likes a Babo Kim with your devotion without anything in return? Explain to me what I stand to gain by helping you. To win against time. Did you not say you would join this battle to win against time? I am your summoner, and the one who bears the name of Kubera, a card you cannot afford to lose. If you do not help me, I will walk into the jaws of death alone. Ha! I'd almost forgotten what a crappy card I drew. That was the disadvantage from the beginning. Are you going to help? Yes. Okay. Okay, Chandra. This is risky. I'm in contact with a central Taraka organism. This could be the chance I need. If I succeed, we can turn this battle around. And even if I'm eaten, there are many on this planet who can kill me. Rather than go back to the God Realm now to avoid being eaten. It's better to give it a shot. Season 3, episode 144, Separation 21. Calabloom. No luck. She can't be woken with regeneration magic. But she's still breathing. Yeah, what did that spear do? What is that spear that Brahma made? What does it do? Restoration magic can undo physical changes. If she's psychologically damaged, nothing can be done. Then, Teo, let's wait and see. Sometimes the person wakes up on their own. Hiccups. It always happens. It's just the way of the world. I should resign myself to this phase and let the hiccups come out. But I will always fight. I will always fight. Can you take a look at Priestess Lila? She's not responding to anything we say. Terra. Have all the students been evacuated? Yes. Almost. Almost. 7 students from the graduating class have gone missing, including your principal, your children. Principal. The teachers are still looking. I'm sure we'll find the students soon. You need to go. You need to get to safety, Principal. Principal! Principal Prowl! Prowl, not Prowl. Prowl. I'll go after him. President, you need to get some rest. This equipment uses as much vigor as a turret. Switch to autopilot mode and take a nap. What? There's an autopilot mode? Has less vigor than Misery. There is, but we can't use it. It's under development. There are some issues. Inside the city, even a small accident is risky. People might die. Use the money to cover it up. Or you can blame it on the temple for not doing enough. What are you saying? You should be trying to stop me from suggesting that. I should? Yeah, I remember. I used to be the one telling you not to be so inhumane. But you're the one who put pressure on me to make the greatest creation on the planet. I only did what you said and used imaginary correction to the limit. If I've changed, because of you, President. Ah, whatever. Stop talking and focus on the screen. You're remorseful, say? Wait, some of them got through the barrier. What? Look, over there. That's inside the barrier, isn't it? Sorare invaded the city. They're coming right through the barrier. Why aren't the turrets doing anything? Damn it. When the portal closed, we were almost safe. Our priority is to kill the Sir that got in. I'll stand by at the barrier stone. You take those magicians. Right. I get what you mean. You lied. You're hanging out with me. Huh? We were called here because of the barrier. If you're a fire magician, you have to see some action. Ogwen, I'll take over the barrier. You need to get some rest. No, I'm okay. Ah, damn it. Shut the door right. They're not coming through the door. They're coming through the wall. Temple of Water, Misty Shore. Brilith! Agni. What happened? Why are you... The barrier's down. It's safe. The twins are as well. Good uncle, what's happening outside? We heard lots of loud booming. Good uncle, you asleep? There was one after on. She was outside. She's in danger. Princess Brilith, go along ye! Seems like things worked out. Well, did they? I thought it was strange for them to retreat right away. You shouldn't have come here, Agni. Sir had more options than we expected. We shouldn't have focused on only the candidates that Ron and Lorraine mentioned. There was another soul. Much better container. What was that surge in transcendental value? Misty Shore? No. Further than that. Could it be in a Terra? Thought Agni and Chandra together would be able to manage. I feel the transcendental value skyrocketing from this far away. What's happening? Yeah, what is happening? That's fucking global. That's not just feelable, that's globally visual. You could see that from orbit, bro. It's like when Gadhava froze part of the planet, you know? God, that was so cool. That was so cool. Peak season 2. Peak season 2 shit right there. Gadhava going mental. You know, right before Teo's revival. Oh, that shit was hype. But of course, some incredible stuff preceded it because season 2 is incredible. As is season 3. As is season 1. As is Kubera as a whole. Ah, it's so good. Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, look, I've not really mentioned this, but, you know, it shouldn't be hard to tell that I like the color combination red and black. Kind of my entire channel's color scheme. I like red and black. It looks nice, very aesthetically appealing, and yeah, Taraka are really fucking cool, man. I mean, come on, can you look at this? It's so cool. It is so tight. It is so tight. Season 3, episode 142. Separation 22. Episode 427 in total. Jesus. Long ride. Oh boy. What chapter is Kubera currently at right now? Let me know in the comments. Like the most recent release. What is it? Official release, not just general release. I mean official release that I'd be able to read in a video like this. Yes. Anyway, sorry, enough scrolling ahead. Sura went after the human candidates first because they're easier to capture. But if they can get their hands on a god, they have no reason to refuse. In terms of size, there's no better container than a 5 Zen god who has already reached enlightenment. No, Lilith, that's not the case. Sagara isn't just looking for a large enough container. She wants an empty container, which will allow Ananta to be fully resurrected. The soul which already has a powerful name can't be a candidate. Wait, did you say fully resurrect Ananta? Was it possible to do that with a suitable soul? I thought Ananta would go berserk no matter what. Then, why are we trying to prevent his resurrection? If he can be resurrected whole, he should be helping the Sura, not trying. We should be helping the Sura, not trying to stop them. With Ananta here, we'd have a decisive advantage against the Taraka. What is it, Agni? What are you hiding? I still believe you have goodwill toward the universe. That's why I defended you, even when everyone else was condemning you. Calm down. God can hear us.
If you don't want me here, should I go where I can't hear you?
No on. It's okay. Come here. Something scared you, didn't it?
Oh, well, but Sura appeared, and...
You don't have to explain. Don't try to remember. Anything wrong?
But I said mean things to Miss Lorraine.
I'm really not exactly happy with Agni blowing off the conversation. But is what Agni is doing is completely derailing the conversation and diverting it, so he doesn't have to talk about what Brilith wants to talk about here. But he's still a good guy, you know. He's still nice. He's doing the right thing from an emotional standpoint. He's consoling the child that is clearly distraught and traumatized by what has happened. You know, he's great parent, great father. Father, souls, his child. Surely I'm just reading too much into it. Either that or I'm biting at the very obvious bait on that fish hook. But either way, yeah. Bad material right there. Look at him. Look at him in it. Look at Agni go. Although, the wife ain't happy. I don't know how I'm gonna look Ron.
I don't know how I'm gonna look Ron in the face.
Oh wait, no, that was Agni. I don't know how I'm gonna look Ron in the face. I'll put her to bed beside the twins. Is this a time for a god to be looking after children? I mean, he did promise Ron. He did say he would put his life on the line for them after failing to properly protect them the first time, you know? So he's just fulfilling his promise, and Agni, he's at least, you know, you can take him by his word most of the time. Although, obviously, not all the time, because the idiot act is just that. An act. Elsewhere, people are risking their lives in battle. Agni, am I mistaken? Or do you not seem in a hurry at all? He did say he's not Kali's enemy after all. Or did he say he was on her side? Yeah. Him not wanting Ananta to resurrect wholly. Or perhaps wanting it. Fight everything. be indicative of ulterior motive. Jess, come on! If you're not going to help, at least get out of the way! This is pissing me off. That weapon thing is using transcendentals, so why can't I? That's why I'm saying Taraka is in league with that thing. It's blocking our transcendentals and not the weapons. And why is Taraka doing that? Why would he try to stop the weapon if they're on the same side? Maybe Taraka's trying to confuse us. Or maybe it's so obsessed with consuming things that it's lost its sanity. Taraka is only a monster created by Kali. Nothing changes the fact that it's an enemy of the universe. Stop thinking and just watch for an opportunity to kill it. I hope Godhaven never. I hope he never finds out. I hope he lives on blissfully ignorant about who Taraka was in both instances of who Taraka was of Anaka and Teo. For his sake, more. Wow, look at all those cracks in the barrier, just like a spider web. If we get the timing right, we could sneak into the city. It's true that the barrier is recovering much more slowly. Maybe we should act more. Maybe we should act now instead of waiting here like this. We might not get another chance. No, we can't risk that. When we don't know, when we don't have an escape route. We must wait until Taraka comes to her senses and opens a tunnel. Or Chatan. Chatan, you're here! What happened, huh? Huh? We were so scared when the tunnel suddenly closed. Is that how you act when you're scared? Where's Sagara? What happened to your arm? None of your business. I'll open the tunnel now, follow the original plan. Sagara's orders. Then, let's go find Clove. Looking after your brother, so sweet. Hurrah, Ingara, move together. You may die if you cannot conceal yourself. Come on, humans will hardly be able to tell. I'm saying you should not attract the attention of those outside. Nah, Godhaven and the half-dragon can't see through our concealment. Watch out! Another one is here. Entirely perceptive, able to sense you and when you are concealed. Don't let your guard down. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, buddy. He here. He here. Oh look, Mini Pingara. Kawaii janai. Very cute. See, he can't see through my concealment so easily. I don't think that's why he left. I don't think that's why he left. He can definitely see you. But it seems like dragons might have a bit more emotion than people believe. I think he knew that we were here. He looked straight into my eyes. Nah, why would he have left us alone then? Aw, did he scare you, Ryagara? I'm staying out of this. Since you're here, Chatan, I'll join Sagara. Something might happen while she's alone. She is safe. Forget it. You came here with your arm like that and expect me to believe that Sagara is in no danger. Even if she is safe, I am going to stay by her side. I will come with you. At times like this, those two are really alike. This just means we have a 5th stage Rakshasa with us. Things will be even easier. You're Chester's brother, aren't you? Something seems wrong with him. You must be worried. Worried? I wish he'd just die. But our mother is fond of him, so I'll do the minimum that is required. Season 3, episode 143, Separation 23. It was dark just a moment ago. When did... That's right. When I saw the thing, my head started hurting, and then... At least it's bearable now. What can you do to help them? Taksaka? If you can move, get into the city. You're only getting in the way. I don't know how you came to be here, but you need to help Kasak. It's not your business what I do. Yes. There's not a chance! Taraka isn't regenerating fast enough. If we attack it now, we can kill it! Chess was over there just a second ago. Where did he disappear to? What are you doing? Go nearer! You're going to make us miss our chance! This guy's pissing me off in so many ways. I haven't admired that chicken head. How did he bear this for all those years? You told me to get away from the weapon, now you're telling me to go nearer. Well... You could end up dying, but... It's not that dangerous now. Once Taraka has been annihilated, that thing will disappear as well. How laughable. Don't sacrifice someone else's son for the sake of your ambitions. Father? Taksaka? Idiot. What are you doing struggling with the likes of that? This is all you can manage even with my powers? But I can't use my transcendentals because of Taraka's eyes. Did you say transcendentals? You think you can maintain your current size if Taraka's eyes were active? Those eyes aren't working right now. You just had your main transcendental sealed because you let the fight drag on for too long. So, that means... You must kill that Taraka at all costs. Or... live on stripped of your transcendentals. We were trying to kill Taraka anyway. If only we could do something about those white flames. Breathe! Is that thing not dead yet? It looks a bit like Agni. Kinda makes you feel uncomfortable about killing it. Satisfied? Finish the rest on your own. Taksaka. He may be the second strongest of dragons. How can he be so strong in the human realm? Probably how he made his way here, I'd imagine. The cost of the universe's lifespan. How exactly did you get here? Through an open portal near Atera. I can't travel fast without taking Sura form, so I ran all the way here. Has anything happened in Atera? If a portal has opened, has anything happened? Of course. Atera's probably gone by now. Huh? 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 I noticed it happening on my way here. I thought it'd be too late even when I decided to leave it. So I just decided too late even if I went back. I decided to leave it. But obviously, Kasak isn't going to be happy about that. Because his daughter's there. No? Cool. So I don't imagine Kasak's gonna be very happy about that. What are you doing? You said you were gonna kill Taraka. Yeah, kill Taksaka. Kill me. I've done the bulk of the work. At least finish the job yourselves. Yes, Kasak. Come on, attack. Why did you come here, father? The father I knew would never fight for justice or for a greater cause. If something had happened to a different planet, you would have ignored it entirely. What exactly do you want me to say? For some reason, planets in the universe mean nothing. Instead, there's a tiny insignificant being which becomes the world to them. Father, you know this better than anyone.
When one can find no meaning in life, one searches for something, someone to imbue with.
I guess what you mean. But this isn't the time to...
Yes, that's obvious enough. Both of us know it. It's obvious but important. Because for me, right now, Agwin is that someone. Did you say Atera has been destroyed? Agwin was in Atera. If she is dead, I no longer have a reason to fight. It no longer matters to me whether this planet, universe is destroyed. Just as you always thought, Father.
Season 3, episode 144, Separation.
Now, my task is to check whether Agwin is dead or alive. We'll open a crescent gate and go to Atera.
Damn it! Taksaka, don't just... What? Stop him!
Yes, I better dissuade him. Using a crescent gate right now is dangerous. Kasak could die.
No, that's not what's important! Taraka is nearly dead. We have to kill it while we still have the chance. Taraka opened a gate to send Taksaka back to the sewer realm. Get back, Taksaka! If you stay near that thing, it could suck you back into...
No, I think I see a terror on the other side.
What?
I see. It wants me to go instead. Kasak, there's no need for you to open a crescent gate. I will go and check whether your daughter is alive.
No! Wait! Taksaka! I thought everything was almost done. Oh, good. Manipulative creature. It used the fact that dragons don't care much about the fate of the universe to send Taksaka away. Even its earlier adult state might have been an act. If it had attacked us directly, we would have retreated. Let us think it was vulnerable to keep us here and slowly seal our transcendentals. I can't let Kasaka distracted as well. I have to make him kill Taraka somehow. Kasak, leave Atera to your father now. Don't use a crescent gate, focus on killing Taraka. We have to attack while it's tired. That's our only chance. Just trust that your daughter is alive and go on fighting. But would you have done that, Godhava? Would you have done the same in Kasak's place? If you knew that your daughter might be dead or might be alive and could have gone to go check definitively? Knowing how you well, would you really have given up on that? Now you might. But that's because you know she's dead. But would you have done that back then? No, you wouldn't have. You'd have given anything to find out the truth. And Kasak is much more invested. Well, might be disingenuous to say much more invested, but is wholly invested in Agwin more than anything else. Whereas you at least had prior and other things that you held regard other than just Chuck and Tala. So it's a touch hypocritical of you, Godhava, to request such a thing of Kasak when you probably wouldn't have done the same yourself.
Is Taraka's will affecting the tunnel? Or is it the kid's effort back into the Sura realm? There's no mistaking it. From up close, that's Chandra's power. I don't see Agni anywhere. Is Chandra eaten while trying to fight Kadra alone? If he'd gone completely berserk, his summoner's lifespan would have been spent and the summoning would have been cancelled. If he's still here, it means he's in control, enough for us to keep his summoner alive.
Mom! Mom! Someone help! Please! Over here! Is anyone there? Mom!
Was in control partially was unfortunate. If it annihilated the city completely, the survivors would not have suffered. Blame the gods. Hey! Do you hear me?
Saka.
What do you want me to do?
I go to Lila. On me.
What do you mean? Who's Lila?
Someone had Scarlet Bloom.
That's impossible. I can't transport myself to is the maid Color Bloom. Took me a while to get there in the first place. Know where my granddaughter is. Better find her dead body or something at least. So I came all the way back here.
Gwen.
Hello? Hello? Is she alive? Hey, Chandra.
Just go check. Just get away from him. Just get away from him. Just get away. Leave him be. Let him explode. Let the bad things happen. You go do your job. And then find out who Lila is from someone. And hopefully Lila will be able to end up here and, you know, thrust Chandra. And things will all work out. Chandra will probably die. Well, maybe not die in a conventional sense, but something will happen to him, given he was terrified of the spear when Lila showed it to him last. So that actually makes me wonder if she'd actually willingly impale him with it. You know? Because she does at least have some value for Chandra, so it's whether she would willingly kill him. Keep this in mind. Power which violates God Vishnu's rules can only be channeled through my mother. The more power you use, the more God Vishnu's protection will leave you. If you reach your limit, you might lose your control of yourself like the Taraka.
Where exactly is the limit?
I can't be sure. Dragons have the advantage of being able to resist my mother's temptations, but they also have very little attachments to life. There are many suicides in your clan's history. At least you have someone you wish to protect. Don't forget about him, Aksaka. That thought will be what holds you back.
I'm not used to blocking attacks. Is it better to evade? But if Ogwen is really below, as he said, it's obvious but important. Because for me, right now Ogwen is that someone. Damn it. Hey, Chandra! Even if I have something I must stay sane to protect, do you have nothing of the kind? You're a 5th Zen god. You're gonna fall apart so easily.
Season 3, episode 145, Separation 25.
Lila.
Priestess, are you awake? Even Ra's magic couldn't wake you right away. Is it because of your vigor? Was God Chandra using his powers? When did everyone? They're here because of the barrier. Zard is with the barrier stone. Ron left a moment ago to fetch Ron. Has there been news of God Chandra? We heard that he was fighting Taraka Clan Sura above Atera. But after that, nothing. We sent a letter to the temple, but the connection has been lost. The private line at Creation Brand Brimo is still working. I have news from Atera. There are approximately 2,000 people confirmed alive. They're in shelter below Brimo department store. 2,000? What about the rest of Atera? Why only 2,000? The city is still being attacked. I can't go outside to check. If not for the department store, those 2,000 people would be dead. My sister built the underground shelter there after Calibloom was submerged 7 years ago. She did lots of research to make sure it would survive almost every kind of attack. Everyone else is complacent. They relied on the gods with, well, my sister. Why didn't she make the shelter bigger while she was at it? It's obvious what kind of people frequent the department store. She was only saving her future customers. Probably something to show off about. What? Hey! Have you ever rescued that many people in your life? Reese, stop. It's not the time to fight about. I thought that half had respect for those above her position, at least. I guess I was wrong. How dare a half-fighter address the priestess, the president of the Magic Guild, like that? I thought you said I was a fish, President. Fish don't have manners. Be thankful I'm being this respectful to you. At least I'm many years older than you. Clary, stop it. I'm sorry, Roosh. Zard isn't here. I'll apologize instead. Ha! I'll let this go. But only because her sponsor is Zard. Tell the Fighters Guild to educate their halves properly. Anyway, we've passed on the message to the other temples. Lise, I don't see Lise here. Does anyone know where she is?
No, even we don't know. I'd love to tell you, Mirha, but I don't know. And honestly, nobody does. Yeah, honestly, I've not really thought about it. Where Lisa's gone, huh? I mean, I'm sure she's fine. Like, she's gonna be fine. Like, Kerrigan wouldn't just Lee's off screen unexplained. So if Lee did somehow die, which again I'm not saying has happened, I think it's like 0 to 100 that happening to it not happening, right? But if it did, we'd see it and then we get a whole ass arc on what happened. We're probably gonna get a whole ass arc on what Lisa's been up to. Although then maybe we won't, because we've not really found out a whole lot about the 7 years she spent in the sewer realm, although that did happen in between seasons, so. Who knows, huh? But yeah, maybe now that Mirha's probing, separation will end and then we'll get Lee's arc, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Although maybe you do know something, Lila.
Wait, Mirha. Missed the most important part of the message. Not here. They've got to know. Everyone listen. It's God Chandra that's attacking Atera. Priestess? Pretend you did not hear... Pretend you didn't hear that. You need to rest. No, the opposite. If the god is attacking Atera, his priestess should not keep up her vigor. No. This fish is... No, oh. This time the fish is right. I agree. If the god is attacking us, the priestess should lower her vigor to help stop him. But if a summoner runs out of vigor, the god's power feeds on her lifespan. If she does as you say, Priestess Lia's lifespan... There's no time to think about that, Irie. Rush is right. The god is no longer on the side of the humans. I must not be that god summoner. But there's no way of sending a summoned god back unless he returns himself. No, there is a way of sending a god back, even if he does not return himself. What? Did another sewer collide with a barrier? No, it's the temple's barrier. Let's run! What is he doing there? Oh, what's this all of a sudden?
Do you hear anything from Shess? Who is that guy? Whom indeed? Well, we know obviously it's Chatan. Yeah. In the grand scheme of things, whom?
Chatan is the younger brother of Shess, but he's much stronger than Shess.
That guy's that strong? Speed was slow enough for my eyes to catch. It's obvious from his arm that his regeneration ability is poor.
Or is it perhaps the cause of the injury? Because we haven't really seen what caused him to lose his arm.
Anyway, if he's someone who you know, I guess there's no need to get hostile. As a suspicious guy suddenly appeared, so I blocked him without a second thought.
No, Ron. You should be on your guard. Chatan is one of the best in the Kunara clan when it comes to mental.
Mental what? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Say it again. Lenny? Lenny? What are you? Why can't I control you? You only look like a human who's lived for... You only look like a human who lived a few decades. This guy seems slow just a while ago. If you're in the middle of saying something, can you speak up? I can understand Sura speak, but only when you speak very loud. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work on you. I just need to take this kid.
Season 3, episode 146, Separation 26. It seems like we're getting a lot of separations. Agni and Brillis' relationship seems to be separating. Chandra and Lila separating. Lenny and wife are probably separating. shouldn't just watch, but help. Wait, that guy looks familiar, similar to the one who appeared in Misty Shore. He matches the description in the official letter. Lenny's acting unusually. I heard in Misty Shore that the guy had the ability to control minds. Let's not get closer and use magic here. That'll expose... Let's not get closer and use magic here. That'll expose where the barrier stone and Priestess Lila are. Hodi Vayu. Hodi
He's taking off the bag. Not the bag, the mask.
What happened? Where's Priestess Lila? I don't know. She took out a weapon and teleported. Did she approach the Sura? If it was a fused spell with Holy Chandra, she teleported and hit herself at the same time. Was. That's the Priestess Lila I know. It'd be possible to take the Sura by surprise.
Is she really going to fight the Sura, or is she prioritizing dealing with Chandra?
Is it really because of the situation outside that she teleported? What she said, taking out a weapon, seemed to be because of Chandra.
God, Chandra. I wanted to be blasphemous. What are you doing? At least explain why. Did your brother tell you to bring Lenny? You were annoying me. Consider yourself lucky that I don't do murder. Chatan! Oh, right on time. No, not Lenny. Find another candidate. You know I've taken care of her since the Cataclysm. Yes, I know. She's a half you care for deeply. Of course I know, but it's not so easy to find another candidate. I'll keep your wish in mind if I find another candidate. I'll return this to you. What if you can't find one? Then this will be used for resurrection. No!
Oh! Oh! This is on the wrong!
I went easy on you for your mother's sake. You think you had a chance against me? You better stay alert. I'm not the only brother looking to eat you up. That guy wasn't on the same side as Jess, and that's his resurrection. Must be stopped. No matter what!
Ron? Are you okay? I thought you were still in the room. No wounds? You look badly hurt.
Oh, I'm okay. Don't worry. Can you check on Jess first?
What? Priestess Lila didn't go there? Why hasn't she shown up when things got that bad? Priestess Lila, perhaps she went somewhere further away. What? It's a good thing I raised the daily limit use of Holy Vishnu. Holy Vayu, not Vishnu, fuck. Thanks to that, I could come far enough from the city. Summon gods, you utmost priority is whether his summoner is in danger. If your life was on the line, Lila, how many seconds would it take for Chandra to appear? How long will it take for him to appear? People of Atera die because I summoned that god. If I feel guilty as a human being, I might die by the spear. I take a gamble on testing myself here. Testing you.
Well, he's there. And do you even feel guilty? Since I don't have anything else to record this week, left to record this week, and I'm recording this earlier than I have been previously, let's do another one. What? Chandra? He suddenly disappeared after all that hassle? I think I saw Kadru too right before he disappeared. He kept changing back and forth. Was it because he was fighting while being eaten? Mental battle between an Azteca and an Azteca. Maybe I should have said goodbye. Season 3, episode 147. Separation 7.
I never liked you, Azteca. Acting like you've reached an ultimate state that enlightenment or whatever. Looking down on us like that. How dare you? How dare? And the old human race has the right to judge. What gives Nastika the right to judge gods? What gives us the right? Our power! We received greater power because we were superior. From the start, we were the first. Then came Nastika. And humans were last. You think power is all that matters? How foolish. If not, what else is there? That mental strength you Azteca get from reaching enlightenment. Yeah. I was curious how great that would be, but now that I've eaten you, it's nothing. In the note of Taraka, the fight for hegemony is decided by mental strength. The fact that I brought you down means that mental strength of yours is not so great after all. You became a Taraka just to find that out. For Nastika, who's lived through a long period of wandering, you've chosen a futile end. Well, if you have nothing else to enjoy, you might risk your life on trivial things. My end? No, you'll meet your end. I'll absorb you here and get stronger. You'll see the ruin of the world that worshipped a god with nothing but a big mouth. Just watch as I absorb you. See, so this is what a fifth Zengod is like. It's more worthless than I thought. I thought there would be some great secrets once enlightenment is reached. Besides a slight sense of responsibility for the universe. It's even simpler than Rakshasas. What's this? What? Is it too much for you to handle, Kadru? You considered enlightenment a joke? Didn't you? It was fine just a while ago. Why all of a sudden? What's this? You? I don't know if you have heard about the top. If the gods who make up the universe give up all the desires and become selfless, that causes a problem in the universe too. So we remain in this world by dragging ourselves down from the top. Desire to protect something is a worldly desire, after all. So you can't do anything in the enlightened state. But you're trapped here. There was no way you could go to the top or whatever. Kadru, if it's a place reached by the ultimate state of mind, you think it would be bound by physicality. The bottom or the top of the world exist anywhere and anyone. It's true. It's just that only a few can understand this. Then you let me eat you on purpose! Isn't it obvious? The attempt to eat me at your level is the cause of your defeat. I'm tired. There's another beast I have to carry. Anyway, the fragment experiment is a success. And I've connected to the node of Taraka. Must figure things out and find a way to stop them. First, Kali. She's in no state to move. Well, if she could move, she wouldn't have let Kadru be overpowered by me. Both Vishnu and Kali are unable to intervene. I might have had a chance of winning the coming fight. Next is Taraka. What? I was looking for Taraka. But why do I see Manaka? No, it doesn't matter who is who. Perhaps all these fights are meaningless. God Chandra! You hear me, right? You shouldn't stay connected to this place. You may not be aware of it, but your body is still moving. Please listen to the sound outside. Oh, I almost forgot. Just dragging myself down again. I must pay attention to the planet. Humans. Smaller things. You showed up right away, just as I'd expected. Seems like you tried the fragment experiment yourself and failed. Even in such a state, you came here. I guess you remember that the summoning is broken when the summoner dies. A summoner who commits suicide to stop a god from going berserk. He'll be remembered as a sacrifice, as a sacred sacrifice. But I won't do such a thing. I don't have the slightest intention of sacrificing myself for someone like you. So watch me survive as the last Kubera. Watch from the god realm, God Chandra. Is that so? The god who gave you that spear wanted this outcome. How come you neither dodged nor blocked me? Whatever I say now won't change those eyes of yours. But when I said I drew a crappy card, I didn't mean that. You're an excellent card. Now that you have higher chances of winning for choosing a god stronger than me as your backup. Don't lose cards to Vishnu or Kali. Survive. No matter what. Put your hands on the ultimate power. Summon me again. If it's a fight you started out of hatred for me, you should see it to the end. Didn't you? Of course I should. I will, even if it isn't your wish. Just contacting another city won't do. Agni, you can't just spend time here.
Alright, I'll go to another city.
Waiting. Just waiting for Chandra to die. I can't believe how much persuasion is needed for such a simple matter. Times like this, I got to think girls like Chandra would be easier. Oh, just pressing the wrong fucking key to scroll. Looks like Agni finally left, huh? That's just male, so it's... Looks like Agni finally left, huh? Did you really believe I'd retreated? The summoner of Agni?
Did you really believe I left, Sagara?
Agni? Fucking baited. My guy Agni, he cooking. Alright. Alright. That's something great to pick up next time. We'll leave that there. As we're at about an hour, I hope you've all most enjoyed this series of episodes. They're very, very good. They're very good. If you're new, like, notification bell, sub, like even if you aren't new, comment, share the video around. You know the YouTube stuff. And with all out the way, I've been Animosity, you've been you. I've got the hiccups and I hope to catch you next time for another video. It's up. For now. Christ.